What's going on, swim fans? In part 5 of our video series in breaststroke, we are focusing on the pullout. Now, if you haven't watched the beginning of the series, it's laid out right over here. We're towards the end of the series, but if you haven't started from the beginning, I highly recommend it because we're working on the timing, the pull, the kick, how you breathe, and now we're working on the pullout. The pullout is what you do when you come off the wall. It can be one of the most important components if you're competing in a breaststroke race, but even if you're not competing and you're just swimming breaststroke for fitness, understanding this skill can actually help the overall breaststroke stroke. So in this video, I'm going to break down a few different drills that work on improving your breaststroke pullout and also the entire stroke. And then at the end, I'm going to share a few pro tips if you're looking to maximize your speed and efficiency and distance off the wall in your breaststroke pullout. If you guys are ready, I'm ready, and let's get it. Today's drill down session is focused on the pullout and it's powered by the MySwimPro app. I'm going to be running the entire workout on my Apple Watch. It's like having my personal coach right there on my wrist. It's amazing. And we're gonna do 1625s drill where I'm gonna focus on each skill for several 25s in a row. We're gonna break down the pullout into each component. And that first part is just pushing off the wall in a level body position. Now, if you watch me do this, you can actually see it's pretty difficult to maintain a body position where your body is parallel to the surface level of the water. Now, you want to be careful and not necessarily line yourself up with the bottom of the pool because some pools are actually at an angle, and so you want to make sure your body position from your fingertips all the way to your toes is as flat as possible. Now, by practicing this a few times, you'll push off and see how far you can go. Do you go 5 meters off the wall, 7 meters, 10 meters? I know some people that can go 15 meters off the wall just from a push and they don't have to do anything. That's the dream. So really make sure you have a big explosive push, really tight streamline, and hold your core and body position as well as you can. Now, the second part of learning the pullout is doing the actual pull. Now, when you do the pullout, you can push off the wall, and the way the rule states a breaststroke pullout, you're actually allowed to do a dolphin kick at any point. So the way I'm demonstrating here, I actually do a dolphin kick in the streamline position before I even initiate any kind of a pull down. Before the rule changed about 15-20 years ago, you had to do the dolphin kick after you initiate the pull. Today, the rule states you can do the breaststroke dolphin kick underwater at any point before your hands separate. So in this case, we're doing the dolphin kick while I'm still in streamline, and we're gonna do the same thing. We're trying to hold that position as long as possible. Now, the third part of a breaststroke pullout is actually doing the pull down. So you push off the wall in streamline, you initiate the dolphin kick, and then you separate your hands and you do a pull down. Both arms come down at the same time. It's as if you're doing 2 freestyle pulls at the same time. Now, the biggest mistake a lot of swimmers make is the hands drop to the side. Remember, the goal is to pull yourself forward. The best way to do that is 2 freestyle strokes at the same time. Imagine you're doing a pull-up. If you grab a pull-up bar and you drop your hands out to the side, the wider they are, the less strength you're going to have. And that's why when you do a breaststroke pullout, it's really important to keep your arms in line with your body. You initiate 2 early vertical forearms at the same time, sort of like a butterfly pull, and you pull down with as much power as you can. And you want to hold that and you want to float as far as you can in this drill series. Now, the last part is putting it all together, where you push off in streamline, you initiate a dolphin kick, and then you're just gonna pull your arms down. You're gonna float, and then you pull your hands up to the surface, and that's a full pullout. Now, you do get a breaststroke kick at the final part of the pullout, and that's designed to get your hands back to streamline. Now, I often like to pull my hands back to streamline before I even do the breaststroke kick. So if you simplify it, we'll do it one more time off the wall. You push off the wall in streamline, you do a dolphin kick, you drop your arms in a pull, and then you're gonna lift your hands back to a streamline, and then you initiate 1 kick, and all of that happens underneath the water. Now, the breaststroke pullout can be done once per length of the pool, and you can go as far as you can underwater. There's no rule. There's no 15-meter rule. Unlike the other 3 strokes, you can stay underwater as long as you can. Now, it will be fastest if you can put it all together and not decelerate. A big mistake a lot of swimmers make is they actually extend the pullout too long, and I've been guilty of this, and you stay underwater and you basically stop moving. Now, the goal is to maintain momentum and keep yourself moving. So the final drill we're gonna focus on is called double pullouts. This is where you do 2 full pullouts, one after another, and you don't have to worry about the breakout stroke. The benefit of doing this is not only to increase your lung capacity, but also make you comfortable stretching out your pullouts underwater. The two mistakes I see people make is stretching the pullouts too long and also making them too short. Normally they're too short because you get tired and you run out of oxygen. That's okay. If you practice these skills over and over, you're gonna develop the lung capacity, the strength, and the muscle memory, so you don't even have to think about it, and you can stay underwater longer and be faster than ever before. Now the next part of the workout is actually to apply these drills in a short set. So I'm gonna do 5 100s where I'm gonna alternate breaststroke and freestyle. The first one is really easy, it's 100 freestyle. The second one, we go 25 breaths, 75 free. The third, 50 breaths, 50 free. The fourth, 75 breaths, 25 free. And the final one is a 100 breaststroke where I'm really gonna make sure I'm maximizing my pullout distance. My goal is to only take a few strokes per length. That's only gonna be possible if I carry enough momentum and speed off the wall underwater. That means I'm swimming less strokes per length, which means I have more energy, and the speed at which I'm going underwater is actually faster than I can swim over the water. That's how when you watch a lot of top swimmers compete in a short pool, whether it's a 25-meter pool or a 25-yard pool, it seems like half the race or more than half the race on the men's side is done completely underwater. And that's because it's faster to move underwater than it is over the water. Now, of course, if you can put it all together, you're gonna be swimming faster in no time. Remember, it's really important to focus on technique every opportunity you can, and breaststroke is very technical, and you can always improve. So if you wanna do more drills like this, and you wanna get a personalized training program, make sure you check out the MySwimPro app so you can swim faster and smarter than ever before. The best swimmers in the world maximize their distance per stroke and their pullouts on every single length. Make sure you let me know what questions you have down below in the comments, and I'll catch you guys at the next video. Happy swimming.